Okay, and we are back. Sorry about that, you guys. I had a weird tech issue with the audio. Um, originally, whenever I do a stream on my computer, I like to have music playing, and that music, I checked it out. It was like super choppy, and it sounded weird as hell. And so, and so, I had to rearrange a few things with my settings and stuff. I did try using like a compressor and stuff to my mic, but I had to delete that because that was slowing down my computer. My computer's slowing down from 30 frames per second, like the way you can see me normally, to like 1 frame per second. So, uh, yeah, so that's what happened. So apologies for that in the first 5 minutes of the stream. It was kind of bad. So hopefully you guys are still with me. You guys are still here. We're gonna dive into the stream. We're gonna play some Dynasty Warriors Origin. I'm actually excited for this. So I had this huge monologue, like prepped up and everything, ready to go and start talking the moment I came on camera earlier, but that didn't happen. So let's go back to it. Let's rewind and get back into the groove of the stream. Let's see. One second. So for me, the Dynasty Warriors series is arguably some of my favorite games to play. It's one of those games where like you don't really have to put a lot of thought into the game, but you could just sit back, relax, beat the crap out of 1,000 enemies, and have a good time, kind of thing. For me, my first experience with Dynasty Warriors was actually all the way back on the PS2, and it was the demo of Dynasty Warriors 2. I remember that. It was my first time fully experiencing, getting that sensation of like, holy crap, there's so many enemies. Like, what are we doing here? Like, how are we gonna handle all this? And then, whoop, I just dropped the control. 1 second, yes. I got so excited talking about Dynasty Warriors, I dropped the control. There we go. So, like, I'm wearing like these rain slick pants, these track pants, so like stuff just slides off my pants right now. So Dynasty Warriors, Dynasty Warriors 2, there's like so many enemies on screen, and I'm like, holy crap, what am I doing? How do I do this? Where do I go? Kind of thing. And then I ended up actually really enjoying the game because it was just a real wish fulfillment and how overpowered you could be and beating the crap out of 1,000 enemies until you run into Lubu and then you cannot pursue him because he's gonna kick your ass. But like I played the demo and I was like, oh my god, I need more of this. And then I found out that there was a third game, Dynasty Warriors 3, and that was what just made me into a hardcore fan. Um, when Dynasty Warriors 3 came out, I remember I got it, I think it was like around in May, February or something like that of the year it came out. Like, I think it was like 2002, 2001? No, 2003. It was like, I was just starting high school, or I was just the end of junior high, so I was like either 8th grade or I was in 9th grade or something like that. And I remember I got the game. I was playing it almost nonstop. It was like one of my things to do. And then I got one of my childhood friends hooked onto the game. He lived just like maybe 2 streets over from the house, and um, I remember he played it at the start of the summer that year. And every day he would call me up. Was like, "Hey, Shiva, can I come over and play Dynasty Warriors with you?" I'm like, "What? Yeah, sure." And then you come over and we spent the entire summer playing Dynasty Warriors 3 from beginning to end, non-stop, just having a blast with it. And then we did the same thing with Dynasty Warriors 4, but then unfortunately my friend, like a year, like sometime after the fourth game came out, he ended up moving away. So I didn't really have a friend to sit down and play Dynasty Warriors with like that. But I still kept playing the series. Like I still like played it here and there as I could. I remember Samurai Warriors came out, which was like the first major spinoff, and it was not about the Three Kingdoms era like it is in Dynasty Warriors, but it was the feudal Japan era of Japan, and you had the shoguns and all that, and you mostly Nobunaga's like rise and fall and all that stuff. So Samurai Warriors came out. I played that nonstop from beginning to end, and then it was kind of weird too because at that time after Samurai Warriors was a hit, we got all these other spin-offs in like the Warriors series. We had Warriors Origins, which was basically the Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors characters meeting each other in like some time travel shenanigans and stuff. Oh, I got a thumbs up. Hey, cool. uh, that was new. And then we had what was it? And then we had Gundam Warriors, Mobile Suit Gundam Warriors. That was actually really fun. It was kind of weird too because it kind of like covered a lot Gundam history, but I wasn't really huge into Gundam. Like I only have like I think the first two games of that, and then we had other spin-offs like One Piece Pirate Warrior, and then we had the most notable spin-off was the Legend of Zelda one, which was the Hyrule Warriors, and that was actually fun. I remember I got it for the Wii U. I enjoyed it. I played it nonstop, and then there was a 3DS remake port of it, and then we got a sequel, which was more of a sequel to Breath of the Wild in a way, and that was Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, and that, oh my god, I put so many hours into that game waiting for the next Zelda game, Tears of the Kingdom, to come out. Like I played Hyrule Warriors nonstop. But what was funny though was that we got all these spin-offs, and all these spin-offs brought all these new things in, like new abilities, new skills, new things you could do in the games. But the original Dynasty Warriors series was kind of like it went up, and then it was slowly declining, and because they just kept doing random things, starting with like the fifth and sixth game. The fifth game was kind of like sort of like repetitive almost because it was too much like 4 in a way, and then 6, Dynasty Warriors 6, they kind of changed the combat system for the worse. It was like a roulette random thing, like all you have to do is mash square and your character will instantly keep changing things instead of like you having any input on that, like changing their attacks, and it wasn't all that great, to be honest. And then Dynasty Warriors 7 came out, and I remember I picked that up on the PS3, and it was good. It was good, but it was missing the co-op. There was no co-op in Dynasty Warriors 7, and then Dynasty Warriors 8, they actually added the co-op back in, and it was all right, but it was kind of like the series has lost its luster. And then Dynasty Warriors 9 came out, and this was around the same time like Breath of the Wild, all these open world games were being super popular and stuff, and then Dynasty Warriors was going to try to do an open world game. And the concept was great. Like the concept of doing an open world all of China Dynasty Warriors, amazing. But the execution was bad. The game was a glitchy mess. Things didn't really move right. There was like frame rate stuttering. Like you could go from 30 frames per second to like 1 frame per second. It was like what was happening earlier on the stream to me. Like when I just started and I was having weird issues with the computer. Like it was just stuff like that. It was just like a technical mess, and it's kind of funny because like you kind of grew up with the series and it's like, oh damn, maybe they should stop making this game. But then we got Dynasty Warriors Origin. Like they showed the trailer like this past summer, and to be honest, I was kind of skeptical because I was like, Dynasty Warriors Origins, I'm not exactly sure this is going to be a good idea unless they have like super polished and it's good. And from what I'm hearing that the demo is actually good. The demo is like there's some content here, like you can see they did a lot to change things up and make it better. And a lot of the websites I've been reading, videos I've been seeing on YouTube and stuff, they're saying the same thing. They're like, this is the game that you shouldn't miss. And it comes out next year, January 26th. So it's only like maybe 2 months from now. 3 months, 2.5 months from now. And the other thing is, like, I hope it's good. I hope it's Dynasty Warriors going back to what it does good, while incorporating all of the stuff that they got from Hyrule Warriors, Gundam, Samurai Warriors, the One Piece Pirate Warrior, all those different warrior games. Oh, and even Dragon Quest Warriors. And like they just take what they learned from those games, those companies, and they add it to this. And it was actually funny too because like I kind of like hyped myself up for Dynasty Warriors Origins because the past couple weeks and months I've actually been on eBay buying all the old Dynasty Warrior games that like I got had stolen from me when I was a kid or I never got, and so I have the complete line of Dynasty Warriors games, including the first one, which is actually kind of funny because the original Dynasty Warriors is not like how 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the new ones are, or the modern ones are. The original Dynasty Warriors was actually a straight up fighting game that was more in line with Soul Calibur than anything else, which is actually kind of funny. So it's kind of weird going back to that game and playing that. But yes, I went back and I got all the Dynasty Warriors games, like all the mainline ones. So from 1 to I didn't get the Empires or the tactical ones. I didn't get those. I just got the actual core Dynasty Warriors games. So I got all of them, the PSP version, you name it. Like I just went back and got it all. And then and then I do have most of the Samurai Warrior games as well, but I'm missing 4 and 5. Those are the only 2 that I'm missing. Or 4, 2, and 5. But anyways, I have rambled on so much. Let's just dive into the game. Let's just beat the crap out of 1,000 enemies. See what's new. See if this is going to be it. This is going to be the best Dynasty Warrior games. Because right now, my personal favorite Dynasty Warrior games, Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity, Samurai Warriors 2, and also Dynasty Warriors 3. Those are my 3 favorite warrior games. That's just, I hope Origins lives up to those. Alright, let's just switch over. And you guys can see the game, you guys can see me, you can also see your chat. Alright, let's dive right on into it. And if there's time after this, and I may stream maybe Dynasty Warriors 9 or a different Warriors game, something, you know. And also, welcome to the stream for anyone who's tuned in and checking this out. This is Dynasty Warriors Origins, the demo. It's out now on Xbox and PS5. And it released, I think, maybe 3 hours ago? 3, 4 hours ago? Let's see what we got for options here. Oh, we could crank up the audio all the way up past 11. Take a performance mode, graphics mode. I'll just keep my performance. Frame rate. Whoa, you can do frame rate at 120? And it has HDR mode, but I can't do HDR mode for myself. English. So Japanese, English languages. So, for context, this Dynasty Warriors Origins, we play as an unknown soldier who has amnesia, and he joins one of the 3 armies. But this part of the demo is actually identical to the Dynasty Warriors 2 demo, where it's just the first level of the game, where it's the Yellow Turban Rebellion. And for those of you guys who don't know, Dynasty Warrior games are based on history, actual history. It's part of the Romance of the 3 Kingdoms era of China, where North, East, and Western China were all fighting. There were like different warlords fighting over all of China. And so normally with Dynasty Warriors is you get to choose one of the 3 sides and you get to go through their story, their history stuff. And as historical as it is, it does take some liberties of like some random out there stuff happening to it. Okay, let's just dive right into it. Dynasty Warriors Origins demo. In this demo, you'll be playing the battle at Sishu Gate. Some scenes and elements may differ from the final game. At the end of the battle, you will be facing a very formidable foe, so prepare yourself accordingly. Hopefully it's Lubu. The battle of Sishu Gate is based on events described in Romance of the 3 Kingdoms. To put an end to Danzhou's tyranny, lords across the land joined together to form an expeditionary force. They attacked Sishu Gate, a barrier protecting the capital Luoyang, where Danzhou himself resides. Oh, this is not the Yellow Turban Rebellion. This is the precursor to Hulao Gate. I'm just gonna keep it normal. Okay, difficulty. So, historian difficulty is for those who wish to enjoy the story. The action is easier to manage. One second, let me just lower this game audio. I realize it's kind of booming. Put that at 12. Hey, there we go. The action is easier to manage due to the following features. Any attack, including those with glowing indicators, can be blocked. Strong attacks with triangle and bad arts stagger the enemy. It's easier to gain bravery and fail to miss your dodge. Some enemy attacks will not stagger you. So, easy mode. Wayfarer is the normal mode. And then Hero is the highest difficulty, I believe. Okay, it's designed for those who are confident in their action game skills. Players will experience challenging battles with the following elements. Enemies are more aggressive and have more powerful attacks. Blocking depletes your bravery. Enemy attacks simultaneously more often. The time for parries and perfect weights must be precise. Battles between armies are decided more quickly. Enemies do not drop meat buns or health. Skill points and gold earned in battle are slightly increased though. I would do normal difficulty. Let's see what the controls are. Normal attack square, triangle is strong, O is special, X is jump. Other R3 is rage. Okay. Alright, let's do it.
I, Wang Kuang, governor of Henei, cede power to Lord Yuan Shao in order to defeat Dong Zhou.
Lord Wang Kuang, welcome. No sight could have lifted my heart more.
Your words honor me.
Zhang Yang, governor of Shandong. I have come to join the alliance against Dong Zhou.
You are most welcome, Lord Zhanyan. Show us what you're capable of.
By all means, I shall do so.
Start out.
Yuan Shao, I have come from Dong Province.
That's one of the leaders. That's the other leader.
That was a splendid manifesto.
Yes.
Having the illustrious Lord Yuan Shao become the leader of our alliance was a stroke of genius.
Having felled the 10 attendants, Dong Zhuo's occupation of Luoyang is our responsibility. If Yuan Shao can make up for that by leading the coalition, it's a small price for them to pay.
The Shu Kingdom, or Liu Bei.
Lord Yuan Shao, I have no doubt I'll be a great asset to the coalition forces.
Is that so? Your spirit alone spans more deep. Dongzhuo is all but done for.
Right. We'll strike them down together.
The die has been cast. All that remains is to see this through.
Alright.
I need to speak with you. Do you have a moment? Most of the troops in our coalition directly serve lords of their own. Now, we've gathered volunteers who do not belong to any particular leader. Those are the ones I wish to speak to you about. They have given me free rein over how to organize them. Their numbers are few, but they are men of honor. And that is why I thought you might command them. But you would not say no, surely. You have eyes that clearly assess the battlefield and the skill to make the right decisions. And most importantly, you're beyond the schemes of the nobility. You are more than capable of this task. I have faith in you. I'm counting on you. Now, let me introduce you to your troops.
So we play as the Wanderer.
You must be our commander. I'm proud to be serving you.
We're a varied bunch. Some of us are well-versed in the martial arts, while others just came from sowing the fields. But we're all the same in wanting to make the world a better place. We look forward to your command, sir.
Let's begin.
The offers during the campaign to defeat Don Zhou. I will now explain our strategy in service to the leader of this coalition. All forces are currently located just outside the Luoyang, where Don Zhou resides. Shi Gate is one of the barriers protecting the city. 2 enemy guards guard the gate, or enemy officers guard it. Li Ji, under the command of Don Zhou, and Hua Zong, a warrior renowned for his sheer might.
Listen.
The only way into Liuyang is through them. I want all of our forces working together to achieve this goal. So we have to face these 2 to win. Our commander is down. Our commander in this base will be Lord Yuan Shou, the leader of the coalition. He's in the bottom corner.
Right.
So now as commander and leader of the coalition, I look forward to witnessing your greatness. Our preparation is rivaled only by our resolve. As our leader so eloquently stated, we are superior to the enemy in both numbers and spirit. Spreading forces over a wide area to guard each other's rear position and flanks will give us considerable advantage in this battle. Your battle formations have been determined by High Command.
Over here.
No.
The commanders are all bickering right now.
No.
Here's front. So our character can equip any weapon that they want. Sorry about that, guys. My wife just walked in. I was just talking to her first. Listening. There we go. So our character could equip any weapon. Yeah, and they gave us like all these powerful stuff. Let's see, put that gentleman. These are different skills that you would press. You will hold down R1 and then press one of the face buttons to do these abilities. This is taken from Dynasty Warriors 9. Remember that. I got squad commands. I think you hold down L1 and your squad could do things. Okay. Oh, pick a companion. Choose go it alone or have a partner join up. I'll take on you. So, okay, so we're on the bottom right side of the map. So, first, there's like almost every single character's in this map right now. We have to go to the top left corner to finish the stage and attack the generals. Alright, let's start.
My time has come.
Now go.
Oh,
We have joined together to ensure that justice is done. First, let us pass through Sushui Gate, and then on to Loyash.
so hold down O2 and then press the face buttons
Lords are
to
advancing.
tell the allies what to do.
We must keep pace. Onwards. Push. Forward.
I'm not gonna lie, the music is actually really catchy.
Sushui Gate first.
Some sort of joke. A minor official like that would dare advance before a member of the UN family.
Just as expected. We can get behind them.
Everyone, stay calm. Let our allies protect the rear of our forces. Keep your eyes forward.
There we go. Okay.
Has been defeated.
This appears to be as far as we go. Now we're back.
Let's like, let me crank the volume up on this. So, I'm not gonna lie, the guitar is actually really catchy.
More sloppiness.
We will fight for you.
What happened to the rear guard?
Use forces. Why hasn't anyone come?
Take pride in your valor.
I can't lose like this.
We cannot allow the likes of them to divert our attention. Leave them to our allies and push on! Start the event!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Hold out for much longer. You sure know how to fight.
You're glistening with valor. I shall try. Spectacle.
We are now in control here. Keep up this momentum, and we will take Sushui Gate.
Don't let them take all the glory. Follow them.
Start the advance!
This appears to be as far as we go.
Oh, thank you, babe. I just saw your comment.
Something about this battle doesn't feel right. They speak more of our allies than our enemies.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Will not fall! Have action! There we go!
Too strong.
Is that all you have to? Bring out the next soldier. Let's go. Awesome. Get human. Got this. Is it over already? I expected more from the coalition forces.
The enemy officer Hua Xiong is laying waste to our forces!
What? But he's just one man.
Typical of Lord Hua Xiong. Let's take this opportunity to attack.
Begin advancing!
I can't die in a place like this. This is tough, no matter how you slice it. This appears to be as far as we go.
Curses! My reign cannot end here.
This
Okay.
to be as far as we go. Enemy's starting to overwhelm us. We have to turn this around somehow.
This the end?
Here's the resistance is futile.
The enemy officer
I need to retreat.
has been defeated.
I must retreat. Continue without me.
The road ahead is thorny, but walk it we shall.
This game's actually more challenging than the other ones.
Look too good. This is not working out. My training isn't enough. Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good. No way. I'm gonna lose.
Each of them was desperate to claim glory for themselves. They need to be routed. I suppose numbers alone are not enough.
Here's the resistance is futile.
Hold out for much longer.
The enemy officer
Our
has been
allies appear
defeated.
to be disorganized. Since we have greater flexibility, we must step up to support them.
We may not be able to make it through this.
I have a mission to achieve. As such, I shall withdraw for now.
That an officer? You must be kidding.
I have no choice but to retreat.
The retreat would be the best option right now.
I must retreat and rethink my plans.
Harshest things may seem. I will not accept defeat.
Let's go. Oh, this is bad.
Alright, we gotta redo this fight. So I'm not gonna lie, they learned from like all the previous games, and then they also So there's a rewind feature, which is actually pretty cool. I like that. But they learned. They actually made this. It has a slight difficulty to it, like a Neo game would have it.
First, let us pass through Sushui Gate, and then on to Loya.
Wait, one second. One second, yes. There we go.
The lords are advancing. We must keep pace. Onward! Push! Forward! We must reach Sushui Gate first!
Some sort of joke. A minor official like that would dare advance before a member of the UN family.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Just as expected. Now we can get behind them.
His allies. Everyone, stay calm. Let our allies protect the rear of our forces. Keep your eyes forward.
This appears to be as far as we go.
We've rallied to some extent, yet there's no telling how things will go from here.
What happened to the rear guard of Yuan Shu's forces? Why hasn't anyone come?
Take pride in your valor.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sure know how to fight.
Okay.
We cannot allow the likes of them to divert our attention. Leave them to our allies and push on! Start the advance!
This is... I can't lose like this.
We cannot hold out for much longer. We are now in control. Keep up this momentum, and we will take Sushui Gate.
Don't let them take all the glory.
Follow them! Start the advance! There we go!
Something about this battle doesn't feel right. I think more of our allies than our enemies.
As long as I am here, Sushui Gate will not fall.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Too strong. Is that all you have to offer? Bring out the next soldier. Impossible. It can't be human. Is it over already? I expected more from the coalition forces.
The enemy officer Hua Xiong is laying waste to our forces!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Typical of Lord Hua Xiong. Let's take this opportunity to attack. Begin advancing.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
You can't die in a place like this. Looks like the enemy has an impressive warrior among their ranks.
The enemy officer
Now it's
has
getting
been defeated.
interesting. Bringing that guy down will give our brother's name a boost. Let's do this.
This appears to be as far as we go.
This is bad.
The enemy officer
Get here
has
fast.
been defeated.
Done for.
We cannot hold out for much longer.
This is not working out. My training not enough.
this the end?
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
We may not be able to make it through this.
Sorry. I'll leave this area to you.
Each of them is desperate to
There we
claim
go.
glory for themselves. We need to be routed.
Time to act.
Those numbers alone are not enough.
Finally on equal footing. We better get our pace back. I'll allow others to take the glory.
Our allies appear to be disorganized. Since we have greater flexibility, we must step up to support them.
Situation here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Don't feel ashamed. What happened was inevitable. I know how to get the job done. Hardest thing to see. I will not accept defeat.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer
Would be the best option right now.
You sensed our difficulties then. Now that you're here, we shall eliminate our foes.
I'm afraid I must retreat. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
The combat in this game is more they took it from like Dark Souls type stuff. Like you have to really block.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this.
Oh, tag team specials.
This is getting tough. Maybe we should call for help. No way. I'm gonna lose? Curses. My reign cannot end here.
Bring them down.
Okay.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I claim another victory in the name of our brother.
Let's go.
I must live up to the expectations of my benefactor. I, Vigi, will ensure victory by any means necessary.
The enemy officer
You're
has
finally
been
here.
defeated.
Sorry for the trouble.
Let's go.
I foresaw this victory before it even happened. Our front has advanced far enough now. Not the same for the enemies at Switchway Gate. Let's start the advance.
Reporting! Control's reinforcements reinforcements are heading for Sushui Gate!
Knowing the enemy is coming makes a big difference. Maybe we can catch them off guard.
Sushui Gate is extremely well defended. Capturing it will take time.
It will be even more difficult if their archers remain in range. Perhaps we should first soften their defenses with our catapults.
Let's go.
Hold. We shouldn't rush in.
It would be impossible to set up an ambush right in front of the enemy. We must take control of the garrison before their reinforcements arrive.
The enemy is planning something. We should mobilize a rear guard.
Start the advance!
Our preparations are complete. Begin launching the stones. You seem to be evenly matched. We'll have to work
We
hard
gotta
to
cut
gain
them
the
off.
upper hand.
We're being bombarded!
Let's get serious. Got this. Bring them down. I'll go down. Nice try. All my might. All my might. Can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
I have slain the enemy officer! Land belongs to us!
We're being pushed back. Fine. Then we shall just rejoin Lord Huashong.
We're charging in with their guards down. Time for Senfei of Yen to make an appearance!
How about this?
Come on! In ambush! Fight fair and square, you cowards!
You figured out to see trouble, huh? Gotta admit, this is kind of embarrassing.
Prepare for next threat!
How about this? The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh wow, since we got the morale up, the enemy's health is dropping.
Back for now. Excellent. You did well. Let's go.
And now's the time for our attack.
We mustn't get ahead of the pack. We shall hold off here.
I'm Guan Yu, Liu Bei's blade of justice. Those I'm prepared to face me. But now, I shall take on the rest.
The way you fight is truly remarkable.
officer has been defeated.
Get ready for a bloodbath, you lot!
I suggest we set up an ambush here. Put your faith in me, everyone.
Will someone please notice me? I need help!
There we go.
More enemies!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
My ambition cannot be stopped. I knew I could depend on you.
Prepare with haste! About to storm the enemy! Time for a good old fight! Get ready!
It's a huge dog power there.
Impressive. Looks like we got a real fight on our hands.
That was nice.
The enemy officer
Countering me is the worst thing that could have happened to you. You don't think you can pass through the gate so easily?
Something else. Take pride. When you have failed the creator, wash strong.
My word, someone defeated Huasho. Such valor deserves high praise indeed.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now onwards to victory.
Time to go on the adventure! Get ready! Everyone!
The resistance is futile. Just the right time. Quickly, lend us a hand.
There we go.
What happened was inevitable.
Oh, time for a duel. And we did it. We beat the stage.
Splendid work indeed. Well done, everyone.
I'll show you how much better I am.
It's Lu Bu. I knew it.
Watch well. This is the power of the strongest warrior, unrivaled under heaven.
He's only one man. I don't care how strong he is. Surround him and send him to hell.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to beat him.
Done already, you snakes.
You should be on. You should be on. Our pride as warriors.
Not bad. Worthy of standing before me.
Damn, he got me.
Hardly worth my time.
I was fighting in this battle. Of course we won.
So that was it for the demo, you guys? Now it's telling us to get the game. Alright guys, so that was the Dynasty Warriors Origin demo. That was actually really nice. I liked it. Babe, I like this game. Like, it combined everything. Like, it's just like what I thought it was going to do. It combined everything from all the different games. And it took what they learned from all the spin-off games and put them all into one thing. And they cranked up the difficulty in here as well. Like, normally in the other games, stuff like that wasn't that hard. Now it is. Like, there's so much more tactical stuff you have to do. Like, you get to command your troops and tell them to charge, send a volley of arrows and stuff like that, or kind of like surround an enemy so you can beat up the general. And then also you have tag team moves with your AI partner of your choice. You get to use any weapons you want. And oh my god, I think this might be the toughest Lu Bu in the entire series. I think, just from the looks of it. But I have a feeling that like we're able to probably just like in the actual game we're able to like just get past him and go on with the story and stuff. Like try to avoid him and run off from him, because that's what you're supposed to do originally in the original games. Like, you will come across him on the map, but if you're low level, they keep telling you don't fight him and run away. And the funny story is, my friend that I was telling you guys about at the beginning of the stream, the one who played Dynasty Warriors 3 with me for an entire summer, he did that. He went toe-to-toe against Lu Bu as like a level 1 person, level 1 soldier. And I'm like, dude, no, don't. You're gonna die. He kept trying to like snipe Lu Bu with arrows and also try to like get cheap shots in, And then Lubu got so pissed off that like he got my friend's health down to just like about that much, and my friend was just running throughout the entire map trying to avoid Lubu and try to find a meat bun to get his health back up for like 60 minutes while I try to finish the level. It was the funniest thing ever because the Lubu's AI did not let him go. He just kept chasing after him. Think Nemesis from Resident Evil or something like that. Like he was just getting tunneled by the AI. It was the funniest thing ever. And it's something that we always talk about every time we do catch up with each other on it. But no, like I'm liking it. Like I even like the increased difficulty. Like I have a feeling it's the same team that created Neo. They helped out working on the difficulty tweaks and the AI tweaks because like in here it's challenging. Like the AI is relentless and they're smart too. And I was just playing on normal too, so I was like, oh wow, I thought I was playing on hard for a second, but I enjoy it. It is fun, and I can't wait to play it when it comes out on January 26th. I'm definitely going to pick it up, going to stream it and everything, and my phone is just going off. But yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in and watching the stream. I'm gonna end it right here so I can fix some audio issues and stuff, make sure it's all good. And then I don't know, maybe I'll stream again later on tonight, some Silent Hill or Phasmophobia or DVD or something like that. But don't forget, tomorrow night, Saturday night, is horror night, and we are playing more 2v8 DVD. So hope you guys can tune in and check that out and even game with us on that. Okay? So as always, you guys, take care. Peace out. Later.